Right, you lot. We're diving headfirst into the streets of Vietnam, and trust me, it's a bloody delicious roller coaster. Forget your fancy restaurants. This is where the real food's at, cooked with heart, history, and a whole lot of fire. From sizzling grills to steamy noodle bowls. Vietnam isn't just a country you see, it's a country you taste. So, loosen your belts, grab a napkin, and get ready to experience Vietnam Unveiled Episode 3. Street Food Safari, from pho to weird delights. Let's start with the bloody superstar, shall we? Pho, pronounced pho, not pho you donkey, is Vietnam's comfort, identity, and pride all rolled into one steaming bowl. Beef noodles, broth, and herbs, it's simple yet so soulful. It's the kind of dish that'll cure your hangover, warm your soul, and make you want to book a one-way ticket back to Vietnam. Some say it's breakfast, others eat it at midnight. A true bowl of pho needs a bit of welly, a bit of personality. So don't be shy, add lime, chili, and pickled garlic to level it up. Give those taste buds a right kick in the arse. Alright you lot, now that you've had a taste of Vietnam's soul, let's move on to something a bit more presidential. I'm talking about bun cha, grilled pork belly, rice noodles, a tangy dipping sauce, and enough herbs to make you feel like you're lost in the jungle. This dish is smoky, sweet, and perfectly balanced. A bit like a well-executed diplomatic mission, eh? And yes, this is the very dish Barack Obama shared with Anthony Bourdain in Hanoi. If it's good enough for the former leader of the free world, it's good enough for me. Imagine this. You're sitting on a tiny plastic stool. The air is thick with the aroma of grilling pork and chili. Tell me, is there anything better than smoky air and street-side chairs? I think not. Next up we've got banh mi, Vietnam's answer to the sandwich. Now I know what you're thinking. A sandwich, Gordon? Really? But trust me, this is not your average ham and cheese situation. Born from humble French baguettes, banh mi is now filled with Vietnamese soul. Pork pâté, pickled carrots, cilantro, chili, and sauces that'll send your taste buds on a wild, bloody ride. Crunchy outside, magic inside. I've seen grown men weep tears of joy after their first bite of a banh mi. It's the perfect street food, portable, affordable, and utterly addictive. Right you lot, it's time to separate the foodies from the faint of heart. We're moving on to the weird, the wonderful, and the downright wild side of Vietnamese street food. Ever tried balut? No? Well, it's a fertilized duck egg with a partially formed embryo inside. It might sound a bit out there, but hey, live a little. You haven't truly lived until you've had a crunchy, chewy, slightly gamey balut. And if balut isn't your cup of tea, then how about some fried crickets and silkworm larvae? They're crispy, crunchy, and surprisingly Moorish. So come on, are you brave enough to try it? Let me know in the comments below. Now, don't think for a minute that Vietnam is all about savory flavors and adventurous eats. This country also knows how to satisfy a sweet tooth. We're talking about che, a dessert soup that's like a party in your mouth. Picture this: silky smooth coconut milk, sweet beans, chewy jellies, all topped off with a mountain of crushed ice. It's the perfect way to cool down after a long day of exploring the bustling streets. And if you're looking for something a little more familiar, then you have to try Vietnamese ice cream with sticky rice. Every bite is a joyful contradiction, a symphony of textures and flavors that will leave you wanting more. Listen up, you lot. Eating street food in Vietnam isn't just about the food itself, it's about the whole bloody experience. It's about immersing yourself in the sights, sounds, and smells of the street. It's about rubbing shoulders with locals, sharing tables with strangers, and embracing the chaos. In Vietnam, food is street theater. You might find yourself eating elbow to elbow with a family of 4, a group of giggling teenagers, and a couple of stray dogs, all while dodging motorbikes and the occasional splash of cooking oil. And remember, there are a few unspoken rules you need to follow. First of all, slurping is a compliment, so don't hold back. Secondly, chopsticks are for sharing, so don't be afraid to dig in and try a bit of everything. So there you have it, you lot. A whirlwind tour of Vietnam's vibrant, delicious, and downright addictive street food scene. From the comforting embrace of pho to the courageous crunch of a balut, Vietnam doesn't just feed your stomach, it feeds your soul. So what are you waiting for? Are you ready for your own street food safari? Get out there, explore, taste everything, and don't forget to tell me all about it in the comments below.